Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope this message finds you happy, thriving, and well. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. Oh, my eyes are squinting because I'm smiling so big. It's so great. This morning I got a private message, and it was for someone who was asking about hiring me for their company. And they're like, hey, are you a motivational speaker? Are you the kind of person that is going to get us all fired up? And, he even used the words rah-rah. And I was like, hey, I would love to come and speak to your company, but I have to make sure you understand I'm not the rah-rah guy. I am going to be much more about human potential and human performance coming through love and compassion and joy and doing the work. And yes, it may benefit your company. And yes, your people will probably be more successful on the most deep level, not just in terms of being more successful in the business, but more successful at life, as a mom, as a dad, as a brother, as a sister, as a lover, as a human being who's out in the world doing something awesome. So that's how I responded. And the person wrote back going, wow, that's interesting. I think can we have a conversation? So we're going to talk this afternoon. But here's what I want to share with you today, because it really comes down to something that I've learned about myself almost 57 years in. Is that when this treehouse was constructed, it wasn't built to be like, hey, I'm going to be doing these videos. It's going to be, woohoo, let's go out and get them, rah, rah. It was more like, hey, you already are enough. Hey, don't fall asleep. You're beautiful. You're awesome. You have everything inside of you. And we all are healing together. Every single one of us is healing together. And I was asked another time, it's like, hey, do you just surround yourself with just optimistic things, or do you have like a real life? And I was like, I do have a real life, but I have to understand that there are certain things I do not allow in my life. I don't watch violent movies. I don't watch horror movies. I don't do anything to do with any of that stuff in media. This is the transmission that I'm really connected to. And it was beautiful because I was going on and talking about this, and then it was about this idea about the power of tears and how I don't want to be moved to tears because I'm like going, oh my gosh, that's horrifying. It makes me scared to death. I want to be moved by love, and I want to see the world in all of its challenge and all of its glory and all of its beauty and all of its darkness, because that's the world that we're living in right now. And if we're moved to tears, it actually helps us to fortify and keep on moving forward in our life. And I know that may sound sort of contraindicated, even contradictory, but when you look at the power of the research behind being moved to tears because you care so much, you're going to love this, because what research tells us is that tears, number one, are detoxifying to our physical body and our emotional body. In fact, they actually help to release something called, it's a trace mineral called manganese. And when we do that, it actually helps to remove and move out of our body aggression and fear and anxiety. Very interesting, because that's connected to lowering cortisol, the stress hormone. So when cortisol is going down, we're reducing our stress, but at the same time, we're moving out and detoxifying through tears, things that cause fear and aggression and anger, and then it's replaced by more happiness and peace. Wow. So I love to make sure that you and I live deep enough. I want to call us together to feel deep enough, to care deep enough. And if you're so inclined that in that caring, you feel a part of yourself that moves you to tears, then you know what? That's healing, and that's powerful, and it's empowering. And it's not a rah-rah, it's a, I'm alive. I feel. I care. That's what this is about. That's what life's about. So if you find yourself saying, I can't do the news anymore, and I can't watch that gory movie, even though I got all these awards, I don't want to see the violence, I get it. Just decorate your life like an opulent bubble that fortifies you. And when, yes, we see the realities that are out there in the world that really challenge our faith, you will have the ability to be moved to tears that will actually help you to fortify the good fight of staying awake and moving forward and being courageous and being an example, being a demonstration, not giving up, being in the world and not of the world. So here's to that. Here's to you and I, creating a life that we love. Tears and all. Much love and every blessing. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.